everyone, we're going to practice eliminating complex fractions, and these are the two problems we're going to do right here. So we'll get started with the first one. The first thing I want to do is get rid of these negative exponents. So that's going to be 1 divided by x squared plus 1 divided by x plus 1. And you can write 1 in the fraction form if you want. And then for the denominator, the same thing. We have 1 over x squared minus x. And if you want, you can put that over 1. So my common denominator of all these fractions, and what you're looking at is these three right here, these 5 actually, is x squared. So we're going to multiply each of these by x squared, the numerator and the denominator. Remember, our goal is to eliminate the complex fraction. We're still going to have a fraction, it's just not going to be complex. So when you multiply these two together and you distribute, x squared divided by x squared is just 1. And when you multiply these two together, you're going to get x squared over x, which is just x. And when you multiply these two together, you're going to get plus x squared. All right? And for the denominator, we do the same thing. So multiply those two and you just get 1. And for the denominator, you get minus x cubed. Now the thing with this one is we can't factor the numerator. We get complex solutions, but the denominator we can factor because it's a difference of cubes. For the difference of cubes, the formula is a cubed minus b cubed equals a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So if I write this out, my a would be 1, I'm looking at this, minus x. My b is going to be x, and that matches that. So now I know my a and I know my b. So I have 1 minus x times 1 squared is 1 plus x, and my b is x, so squared. So let's write that in. You have 1 minus x times 1 plus x squared. All right? And then what we can do is cancel these two out. So our final answer is 1 divided by 1 minus x. All right? And the second one is this one. So I'm going to get rid of this negative exponent. Write this as 1 over 3. I'm just going to put this in the denominator. So this is going to be 3x minus 4 to the 3/4. All right, divided by negative 3 over 4. So if you look at this, my common denominator, we're just going to look at this because that's going to eliminate it for us. Our common denominator is 12. So when you do that, multiply 12 times all that. 12 divided by 3 is 4, so you get 1 over 4 times 3x minus 4 to the 3/4. And then when you multiply this, you're going to get 4 goes into 12 3 times, which is negative 9. And basically, this is saying, let's look at this. 1 over 4 times 3x minus 4 to the 3/4 divided by negative 9. So you can write it again. We're going to keep, change, and flip. So what you see here is this 9, we're just multiplying this 9 by the 4. So really when you see something like this, all you're going to do is multiply those two. So we get 1, it's going to be negative. I'm going to put the negative in the numerator instead of the denominator. It looks better. and you get 36, because 9 times 4 is 36, and then you just copy down your 3x minus 4 to the 3/4. And that would be your final answer. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.